On the streets of Tehran and in the bazaars, there seems to be a newfound confidence. Gold jewelry catching the eye of this shopper.
People have more motivation to buy. There is more confidence among shoppers. I personally feel that it is less likely that I lose out if I buy merchandise.
Even currency dealers who have seen the rial's value dive by 80% compared to the U.S. dollar are optimistic.
The good atmosphere is the result of the talks. It can't be more obvious.
The talks in Geneva between world powers and Iran resulted in an agreement by Tehran to freeze key aspects of its nuclear program in exchange for an easing of sanctions on gold, Iran's auto sector, and on petrochemical exports, providing about $1.5 billion in revenue. But how much will it help Iran's struggling economy? Matthew Levitt with the Washington Institute for Near East Policy says not much at all.
I think the average Iranian has very high expectations for what this will mean for them in a day-to-day basis. And in terms of what they're going to experience in the days, weeks, and months to come, it's going to be very, very little.
Levitt says that could leave Iranian President Hassan Rouhani with a crisis of rising expectations, forcing him to finalize a deal with world powers or put Iran into spin mode, finding ways to blame the West for a failure to reach any final agreement. Still, it's not just Iranians who are getting their hopes up. Plenty of international businesses are also starting to eye the possibilities in a country where experts say there's plenty of demand for American goods. Cliff Burns is an export law attorney at the firm Bryan Cave in Washington.
I don't see an immediate gold rush into Iran, but I certainly see companies being interested in it and looking at it, and as the sanctions progress, they will explore more activity in Iran.
U.S. officials say for now, nothing has changed and that the trade embargo remains firmly in place. But for some Iranians, there are now signs of hope. Ali, an Iranian-American graduate student, spoke to VOA on the condition he not be identified to protect friends and family in Iran.
The only thing that I do get worried about when I go in Iran is the effect of sanctions on the airlines with Iran Air, whether your plane's going to actually have a malfunction because of not getting the parts because of sanctions.
Those worries can now ease as the interim deal signed by Iran and world powers allows for some safety-related repairs and inspections inside Iran for certain Iranian airlines. Jeff Seldin, VOA News.